What's going on, everyone? Reese here, aka Noob Soda, coming at you with another trading recap. Going to be recapping August the 19th, so this past Friday's trades, and let's get right into it. So, got a decent sized gap down here, open print, just pushed lower, set up a beautiful 50% fib retrace on the opening 5-minute candle range. You can see the high here is 42.59.95, so pretty much down to the penny on a $4,000 ticker, which is absurd. But these type of setups are something I'm trying to observe more and work on. It's getting short with momentum has always been a kind of a struggle for me. I always tend to look for the counter trend long, which is exactly what I was doing today, and took 3 trades. 2 of them were losses, 1 winner. So the first area I was looking for along was this PCH here at 42.51. Then we had another PCH at 42.46, and then the juicy one was at 42.37 here. Come in, ended up holding this level on the first 2-minute candles, 42.53. So these candles held the 42.51 level, and we get an open of a new candle, dip right into it. I had a feeling it wouldn't work, and sure enough, it just immediately stopped me out there. You could see, entered at 9.45 and was out 9.51. And took the 30-cent stop there. Next area of interest was here at 42, I believe it was this 42.37 level. So the PCH there was on multiple time frames, and then we ended up setting up a 1-2-3 reversal over the volume shelf on the 30-minute, and my execution here was at 10:30. So right at the open of the 30-minute was playing off that 1-2-3 reversal. So 10:30, this is the candle I get in. We get a dip, and then not much of a move at all. Never got to my target, and you can even see on these 5 minutes, although it seems like we're getting some sort of reversal price action, the dips that are getting bought are also getting sold right into the pops. There's no real good PCH that sets up here on the 5-minute. You finally get like a barely just one there, and then sure enough, it just hits the 15-minute 9 that was coming in here and dumps lower. So that trade didn't work either. And then I was just waiting patiently to get a long on, and I said, all right, I'll give it one more chance if we can get 1, 2, 3 on the hourly here to set up at reversal time of day, which is right around 12 o'clock. When we've been trading lower, that tends to be the time that we reverse. So I got my entry here 21 seconds after the open of the hour. So right about here, we get the open of this candle, dip into the 5-minute 9, and I just got in right away. So we dipped there, I got in the trade, and immediately kind of seemed like it wasn't going to work. I believe it got pretty close to stopping me out, just about 10 cents there. So here's my entry. You can see it was pretty close to the top as it was the open of that hourly candle. And the low here is 111 and 110. My stop was 101, so pretty close to getting to my stop, but luckily it didn't stop me out. We got a nice breakup candle here, set up a nice little PCH, and it was really just a grind up higher. And I was targeting 43 here, which is the breakdown candle on this 5-minute. We had 45 here on the 15. So first target would have to be 43 there, because we've just been trading under 43 ever since we broke down under it. Sure enough, we're just kind of grinding there. Could have sold into the nice push up, maybe got a good fill, but I was just being picky, waiting for my exact target. So we get the breakup candle here, set up a nice little volume shelf right on that 5-minute candle. So I was looking for the next candle to dip in and hold the shelf. Sure enough, it did. Didn't really set up a new high, so we just retraced the next candle. Was looking for it to hold the low of this candle. Sure enough, it did. Next candle comes up, retraces it, and then we get an open of the 5-minute right at this top of this little range here. And sure enough, we get the pop into 43. And I was just watching the price as it popped into 43. It was, I believe, the open of the candle that we did it. Actually, it was a few minutes. You can see I got out 58, so a few minutes, but we were about to close the hour. So I was just seeing how much this candle would work for me. Price pushed up into the level and then just kind of stalled out. So I just took the fill, and sure enough, pretty much top ticked it. High there was 199. I got out 192, and never really saw that price again for the rest of the day. So Got my 2R back there, filled at 131 and then sold at 192. So made back these two losers. Always happy with that. Can't complain. Stayed calm, even though I took two losses right out the gate, and just didn't let them get to me. Realized those were the hard trades that I was taking. They have massive risk to reward, but the reality is they're low probability trades, especially when I'm trying to catch the front side of the move here initially. There's no signs of reversal price action. So just getting into some of my weekly stats quickly. Just took 5 trades, 2 winners, 3 losers, so 40% win rate, which isn't great, but at the very least it's above my terrible average of 30. 0.73 R return, also not great, but at least the winners are helping cover the losers and increasing my profit factor. I felt like I kept my impulse emotion in check pretty well. Each losing trade I took, I deemed a valid setup, and it was a good trade in my eyes. But I do think definitely there were some things I could have done better and some other better setups I could have traded. So working at identifying those momentum setups with the trend so that I don't feel like I'm impulsing to them and can make a calculated entry and exit. And just adding on to that, I should look at where we are in the trend and are we extended from the mean, and what kind of price action is occurring to help identify which setups in the playbook to use. So things to consider moving forward as per usual, and can always be better tomorrow than you are today. So thanks, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.